morning, everybody, and welcome to a new week. As I look out the window here, I am faced with an impossible decision. Either I go outside and face these conditions. Let me show you. I promise it's worse than it looks. You hear that wind? Do you see that sideways snow? Or do I go to the gym and ski erg? Probably, yeah, it's not that hard of a decision. I think we go to the gym. Just before we head to the gym here, I wanted to take this opportunity to show you my mustache and beard that I've been growing out for about 2 weeks. And you can see why I don't even bother to try. Is because it doesn't really work. So that's a bummer. I would have loved to have a, Thor beard, but it's not in my genetics. So there you have it. So the gym did not actually have a ski erg, so I used this insanely goofy apparatus that's called a thorax trainer, where you literally attach some aluminum poles into a little device that is on a sliding track. And it looks kind of like double poling, especially with the poles, but trust me when I say it was pretty bad and a lot worse than ski erging. Did that for an hour and a half, and then did the last 30 minutes on the good old elliptical. Classic interval day, at least that's the hope. I'm going to actually bring skate skis with as well because I have a very small amount of confidence that the kick wax will work. It's a little bit icy and we don't have clister, so I wouldn't be surprised if, clister was required. But anyways, here's the setup. Classic, skate, let's go. Do you agree that it's windy now?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm driving back to Julie's cabin. Figured I'd tell you how this morning's session went while I keep my eyes on the road. I did a session that we'd like to do a lot at NMU, where I went to college back in the day, and it's basically one where you start in a low intensity and build things up, and you really only do like 18 minutes of intervals total, so it's a pretty small session, but it's a good one for waking up the body. And I'm going to travel to Lahti tomorrow from Oslo, and I am doing the 10K Classic on Sunday, and then actually going to fly back on Sunday as well and prepare for some races in Norway. Very successful training camp in Geilo. Really happy with how it went. Happy that I'm feeling fresh and fit again, and really excited for Lahti, but right now we're just driving back. Also got this kombucha in Geilo, and it's probably the best kombucha I've had in Norway so far, so that's a win. Good morning, everybody. Checking in from Julie's cabin, and today is travel day to Lahti, Finland. So I'll check in again from the airport, maybe get a little bit of B-roll from there, a little cool storytelling. We are going to head out in like 40 minutes, so I'm excited, and I'm wearing an outfit of stuff that I am not bringing to Lahti, so kind of cool. We made it to the hotel. We are actually staying in a Finnish Olympic training center and Paralympic training center. And I'm sitting on a daybed. What can I say? Life is good. If you saw my vlog from Davos a few months back, you'll know that I'm a big daybed fan. Nice to be able to just sit on something that's not my bed during the day, So I'll show you around the room a little bit. There's my bed, Kevin's bed, balcony. Really cold out there, so we won't be using it. Sink, closet, and bathroom. You got the handicap accessible features, and we are ready for a good weekend here in Lahti. I'm out here on course in Lahti, Finland, and it is so nice out. This is why Spring World Cups are the best. It's sunny, the days are longer, everybody's a little bit more chill and low-key because the big championship for the year is over. Hopefully this music that is pumping in the background does not get this video taken down for copyright strike. But I am just doing an easy classic ski, testing some skis, and gonna do some pre-race intervals tomorrow, and then race the 10K Interval Start Classic on Sunday. I am really enjoying myself, really taking some time to appreciate the birds that are chirping in the trees, taking a look at the beautiful nature all around me, and just really feeling grateful to be here, feeling fit and feeling healthy. So that's pretty much all you can ask for as an athlete who is looking down the barrel of a World Cup. But anyways, so nice. Lahti, Finland, baby.
Especially from up here. That would be hit by pitch.
What's up?
Oh!
See, look alive.
Yay.
Oh, discard cards again?
What?
What
the saboteur.
What the hell?
They're still
What?
I'm listening for like slalom and stuff, which is slower in a lot of cases than our races.
Oh god, that's fucking.
Are you a hand to the right
Why
side?
do you look so weird in that?
Why does it look so small? That can't be right.
God, this.
Woo! Free race in 3, 2, 1. Post intervals with the guy in the Norway hat. What does he think he's doing?
Trying to be a Norwegian.
We did a lovely pre-race session. It was about 2 by 5 minutes. First one was L3, second one was not L3. And then we did a couple speeds. So these two boys should be in the podium tomorrow after this session. You heard it here first. You can see that the conditions are very warm and wet, pretty slushy. So in addition to doing those intervals, tested a few pairs of skis. I actually had 4 pairs of orange base classic skis and they were good. Night before the 10K and I'm eating a little night snack. And that is a very important tip that I have for you guys, is to not skip over the 9 p.m. meal. It's a good way to make sure you wake up with a body full of glycogen for the morning session. Even though tomorrow I don't race till 1 p.m. A little bit of bread, a little bit of jam, and your body is topped off.
You want me to hit your feet?
Can I see the haircut? Hey, fresh.
Chee.
Emma, you see this?
Here I am on the bus up to the venue, taking bicarb as I usually do before races. This is an actual sponsor of mine, so if you want to try it out, use code ZAC10 and you will get 10% off your order, and I will get a little bit of it too. There is unfortunately no footage of me from this race, as is often the case when you do not ski very fast, but unfortunately I ended up 47th place, and it was honestly one of my more disappointing races of this entire season, and I really just did not feel very good or very much like myself, so pretty disappointing. But at least I got to take a nice little free massage in the athlete area after the race. Body needed that. I'm outside at Julie's cabin, traveled back to Norway Sunday right after the race, which was super cool. Normally the US ski team stays until Monday, and then you kind of end up losing Monday because it becomes a travel day instead of today when I woke up in my own bed. But I'm gonna be honest, this was probably the most disappointing race of the season for me. I think what made it so frustrating is that the week of training in Yilo was super good. I was even telling my coach that I think I'm in the best shape I've been all season. I was almost 100% sure when I showed up to the start line in Lahti that that was going to be a super good race. I think you can probably even see from watching this video that I was in a super good mood. You know, really just enjoying my time in Lahti outside of a racing standpoint, just was really happy. And usually for me, that's a recipe for success. So to have all of those sort of boxes checked and still do a really bad race, it's just frustrating because I don't feel like I have a really good explanation for it. And as I head into these last weeks of the season, I'm of course gonna just keep the faith and do my best. This season started so well, and I felt like I had reached a new level and got some of the best results that I've had in my entire career. And the last month or so has been a bit of a struggle, including the Olympics. And yeah, I don't really have a great explanation as to why, and that's tough. But maybe when I look back at the end of the season and do some analysis, I'll have a better answer. But bit of a rant there, bit of a soliloquy. But if you have watched this far, maybe it interests you. Anyways, going to rest up for a few days now, and I will see you guys next Monday. Make sure you like and subscribe because I'm gonna have a couple of really fun races in that video, especially that 50K in Oslo on Saturday. Pretty legendary race, and hoping that that goes well. Let's hope we're onwards and upwards from here. See you guys later.